going back, man, because we had RZA here a couple of months ago, man, and I think one of the things that he said that threw me off because he was so convicted in that is he said when he bought the concept of the Wu to y'all, he was like, I got a 5-year plan. I'm gonna run this shit like a dictatorship.
Real talk.
And is that really what happened? It was a dictatorship.
Yeah, hood style,
right?
Good time style,
right? Like
you know what I mean?
But how? But like, say for like an individual like yourself and Ghost, how did that shit work? Because I know y'all got your own minds.
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard. It was a gift and a curse situation, but everybody trusted RZA because we knew his passion, we knew his smarts. We said, yo, fuck it, that's the boss. Even if we ain't like everything the boss was doing, right? He's still the boss,
right?
You know what I mean? He's still the boss. So when we made that oath, it's like we let it go. We let it fly. We just did it based out of loyalty, not even about business. Right. Loyalty. That was first. And once the money came in, of course, you know what I mean, the egos came in. Right. Now you gotta sit here and say to yourself, I want the same privileges that he wanted. He want the same privileges that he wanted. And when you try to go to the table with it, with the right niggas to talk about it, things become shaky because it's like, you're dealing with emotions, favoritism, you know what I mean? Like, cause
y'all so close.
Yeah, but that money will fuck you up.
Of course.
That money niggas get opportunity to see, some big knots. And, my thing is, I never fuck with my niggas just for money. Right. It's principle. It's like, don't fuck your homeboys, B. So, you know what I mean? I know it was a tough road for RZA because dealing with 9 niggas and having to cater to 9 individual mentalities, just like, imagine the kind of headaches you gotta go home with. Yeah, imagine with the headaches because you do something for him, you gotta do something for him and him and him and him and him. Yo, Ray and them got an album. Why the fuck my album ain't coming? Right. Whatever, all that shit. But more importantly,
damn, you got us tight right now.
Leadership is a hard fucking thing, dude. You gotta, anybody can be a good leader, but be a great one, nigga. Be a great one. Be able to manage what you making, and it's hard for RZA because he's humble. Right. RZA don't yell. He don't know how to do that. All he know how to do is he's the messiah of the crew. You know what I mean? But at some point, everybody makes mistakes, man. Right, of course. And it's all about how you swallow the mistakes. Right. Because now you got 9 men around you. It ain't like when we first came in, it was just all fun. We was 22-year-old boys now. Now we 40 pieces. Still standing strong and stern, but now it's time to do business. Right. So, it gets difficult, man, when you got to be a boss on that level.
Going back to the first album, man, Into the Wu. Into the 36 Chambers, man. Like the Killers, Where's My Killer tape? Was that shit real?
Yeah.
Like you lent Meth your killer tape?
Yeah. All that shit was like just natural, you know what I mean? Shit that we was doing, some of them was we premeditated, and some of them shit was just natural joints.
Now, did y'all plan for that to eventually be the theme for your album? For the Purple Tape? Like,
that was just content.
That shit was crazy,
continuity going on right there.
That shit was crazy. Now, were you really into the movies like that?
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? We always love them Scarfaces and them Heats and, you know what I mean?
What's your favorite ones, man?
There's a lot of them, man. Right. Sonny Carson, Killer.
Killer's crazy.
A Better Tomorrow.
John Woo.
Just mad shit. Karate flicks, man.
You seen anything recently?
Deadly Venoms.
You seen anything recently that you fucks with, man?
As far as on the karate level?
Anything, man. Anything on on the canon that is the Raekwon, you know what I'm saying?
Man with the Iron Fist?
A movieology.
Yeah, I mean, seen some shit, you know what I mean? What's that shit?
Ip Man?
Soul Assassin, no, some shit. I don't know, some 2015 looking shit. Karate film.
Yeah. Or IP Man.
Yeah, Ip Man.
Is it Ip Man or IP Man?
I think it's Ip Man.
It's Ip Man.
Ip Man is crazy.
Ip Man.
So one of the things that was the greatest surprise me is Wu is dropping bombs everywhere, right? We hear your album's coming out. You don't know what to expect. I bought the album, ripped the packaging off, put that shit in the CD player, and the shit is a classic. The shit is a classic.
That's what's up.
Like, the Purple Tape is a classic. They call it by the Purple Tape.
Wait, I have a question in regards to the Purple Tape.
Yeah.
So it was always Raekwon the Chef. Protect Your Neck video. Text at the bottom, Raekwon the Chef. All the records say Raekwon the Chef. Why did the album come out and you call Chef Raekwon?
That was a typo.
Nah, you know what it is? Because it's like when I, back then when I wrote my name on it, you know what I mean? I wrote it like Raekwon the Chef because that was how everybody always presented it.
Right.
But the chef name started getting more popular than Raekwon.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I decided to, let it be that though.
But it was always
always was Raekwon the Chef. But you know what I mean? Like I said, I got a bunch of names too. You know what I mean? My name is Louis Rich, Lexus Diamond. You know what I mean? This is me jumping in my chambers, and that reflects the music that I'm making though. But
yeah, it was, I think as a fan and as a kid, it threw me off. Like it's one of those things that the record is still the record, but you just always wonder like why the slight name change. And I wasn't sure if it was a thing where like the white kid from Florida had already came out as Biggie Smalls. So Big had to change his name to Notorious B.I.G. So I wasn't sure if somebody owned Raekwon the Chef and you had to present it differently.
Was it a legal thing or just
Nah, not at all. Nah, you know what I mean? Like I said, when I came with that name, that was me, becoming involved with the Nation of Islam. Like right now I'm a Muslim now, so I still pay respect to the 5% teachings. It's just now I'm more, I'm more this way. I'm more. I feel better this way. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the teachings just really reflected the culture and how I blended everything together to make me who I am today. Like I feel I'm an old soul. Like you know what I mean. Even though I love the new generation music, you catch me in the car, I'm listening to probably Marvin. Like I got shit on my mind. And then when I get in the studio and I hear something fresh, it's like. I'm a young artist again. You know what I mean? So I try not to bore myself by just constantly keep hearing because I like certain shit. I can't front. I look at my certain rappers to be like they got to be everything to me, man. You know what I mean? Like I don't. You know what I mean? And you know how it is. It's hard to get influenced when the shit ain't popping like that. Right. Because everybody is just so in the party right now. Right. It's the party. The party world taking over the whole.
Where do you find your inspiration? And I mean, where do you find the inspiration to continue to write rhyme?
Shit, it's from these beat making niggas, man. These beat niggas, man. Just when you think that nobody's gonna come, it's like. Somebody come, you know what I mean? And whether it might be not a record that I've done, but if it's that beat, the beat always to me was the serious shit. Because you could be a great MC, but no production, no challenge on that level. It's like it takes the fun away from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we listen to a lot of niggas that we love. Nigga come with a hot video, but when you go to his album, it's like it may be 2 or 3 songs that you like. Yeah, I love them, but damn, I just needed more. I needed more, but you always only get able to get 2 out of there, 2 or 3 piece. Like for me, that's why I said I'm still into making albums. Like I want to make shit that I know a nigga could say, yo, even if I want to touch it, it just sounds too good to touch it right now.
But I gotta admit, like I said, man, when I bought your album. Like I was surprised. I take myself back those years, and I was.
You was fancy buying that CD.
I used to buy CDs every Tuesday, baby.
Man,
like at least $150 on CDs.
I wasn't even in the CDs.
I was buying. I would buy a single. Fuck around. I have
actually. I don't know if because I always bought records back then.
Yeah.
And I remember I was tight because I'm in the car one day, my man's playing the album, but all of a sudden. It's songs that I ain't have. Because on the CD, you had, I think, was it North Star? Whatever the last 2 songs was on the album wasn't on the vinyl. And I don't think it was on the tape because I never had a purple tape until the reissue.
Right.
I had 3 copies of the album, but never had the tape. So when I heard that song, I was like, what's that? And that was the same with what you call it with Dirty's album too. Yeah. Dirty's album had 3 extra songs that wasn't on the vinyl. I was tight.
They used to slip that extra. The bonus shit was on the CDs.
Because you could fit more on CDs.
Yeah, the CDs was crazy.
Exactly.
But but crafting that record, man, did you have a sense that this shit was going to be that shit?
I was rooting for it in my head like that. I was like, it's my turn now, nigga.
Like that record didn't stop, B. That album did not fucking stop.
Let me tell you something. Back then, when I brung that album in to Steve Rifkin and said, yo, this is the album, after we done put it in, I sat there and I looked at him, I said, yo, I need to make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
When I said that back in 95, everybody looked at me and it was like I was bugging the fuck out. I was like, yo, we need to fucking make a movie. I don't even want to do no videos. So I'm super cocky with just getting on, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but I seen something in it because I kept saying to myself, like, yo, this is different. This is street shit. I know it's a bunch of niggas out there that they can relate to this. Like, that's why I always called it only, because I wasn't worried about all. It was, you know what I mean? It's like you said everybody could come. Nah, hold up. Only these niggas though. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was my shit with making this. Is like everybody was invited, but only a few was supposed to, you know, be on that list to make it. So I made that album for just street niggas. You know what I mean? And Riz has seen where I was going. He's seen the world. He's seen the shit that we talking about, the killer movies, and you know, this is all the shit that we was making while we was making the album. So it made so much sense to what we was bringing to the table. And when we finished it, you know, the whole clan, of course, participated. I could never sit there and take all the credibility, the credit for it myself. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? It was just my time. It was my vibe. And niggas just got in my world with me and just, you know, I remember I'm coming in, I'm telling niggas, yo, change your name. I'm coming to niggas that next day, yo, what's your name? Have your name, nigga. You ain't got it today, tomorrow, you better have your fucking name, man.
Get your role right. Get
you
your
know
role
what I mean?
right.
Because I don't want to pick your name, but I know how to pick your name.
Right.
You know, then you hear niggas saying, yo, Deck, Riley Fingers, and Matt Johnny Blaze, and Jizza Max Million. You know what I mean? He the boss. You know what I mean? Jizza's he's still the boss because he put more work in than all of us, you know what I mean? So that's Max, you know what I mean? Noodles, Master Killer, Lex Diamond, you know what I mean? Tony Starks, you know what I mean? We just felt like these names was our you know, rapper suit.
Alter egos. Alter egos,
like it was one of the rapper suits.
Wait, so if you had to give Dallas a name, what would it be?
I don't know. I gotta hang out with him for a while. I can't just look at him and throw it at
Dusty
him right
Baker.
I like that one. See, you freaked it. See, you know what I mean? And see, that's how shit be happening because you know a nigga might like that and say, yeah.
Dusty Baker is your Wu name, right?
Oh,
wasn't there a site?
And I'm getting fucked up.
No, there is a site.
There's a site.
You ever go to that site, man? The Wu generator, the Wu name generator. You ever heard about that?
You put your information in, and it gives you a Wu name.
That's how Childish Gambino got his name. Because you know his name is Donald Glover. He put his name in, and it came out Childish Gambino. It's like, I'm going to call myself Childish Gambino.
That's a dope name.
You didn't know that?
Nah, I ain't know that.
You got to go check that shit as the Wu name generator.
Get the fuck out of here.
Coming back to that, man. Like
get the fuck out of here.
Back when y'all did Rock the Bells in 11.
Right.
Childish Gambino opened up for y'all.
Okay.
And he's such a fan of the Wu. Like, he seems like one of the young cats right now that want to hold. But he wants to wave the Wu flag. You know what I'm saying? Like how'd you feel about that? Like these young cats trying to wave your flag, B?
I mean, you know, it's a part of the legacy. You always want to be inspired by the niggas who was doing it. You know what I mean? See, one thing about Wu is that we showed niggas that you can bring your hood. Shit can happen in your hood if niggas stick together. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. If the talent is there, go for it. Just use your head. You know what I mean? I guess we became the forefathers to showing niggas how it could be done. You know what I mean? Like I said, you might not get a great group as strong as Wu ever again, but you definitely could say that you got many crews out there that set up their system like Wu.